Hmm. Gain even more claims. But I need a new rival. I want to choose France. Let me pick France. Oh, it has. Okay. Well, if England hates me, I'll hate England back. So be it. England, you also suck. And then these might as well be privateering here. Okay. Heyo, Gordoskik. Well, I'm not losing my mind. I'm doing all right. You needed to come home. You can stay there. I'm going to need to improve with this new minion if we're going to vassalize them or integrate them as a vassal one day. Yum yum. Now, I'm tempted to do this one. Not that one, but that one, yes. What else is there? We could start getting this one done. You will befriend me. You don't get a choice. Friendship is not optional. Group. Wait, how does he Russia if he doesn't have Nizhny? Oh, he must have the other option instead of Nizhny. There's another option for Nizhny. But normally they don't Russia if they spit out Nizhny. Anyway, good for them. Polotsk, guarantee. Influence. Get the Pope to tell people that we're a top bloke. Alliance. Access. Vassalize. Kill Russia. In that order. It looks like Spain's losing to me. Berg still... Claim that throne. How do you want Berg? How do you want Berg? Move over to this border. Claim that throne. Although that makes him a bit grumpier with me. Tough luck. We'll finish vassalizing you later. This, if he has a baby while we're dithering by trying to finish vassalizing you, we'd lose the ability to union war them. Let's leave this open. It's cheesy, but it means if they have a baby, we can do this straight away anyway. Claim throne. Done. They even finished annexing this guy, so I'm not going to waste a relationship slot on a double personal union. And it looks like he's about to grow as well. So how big are you, my friend? 150 dev. Wrong way around. Person with the siege, proceed to the actual siege. Take the other cannons with you. Now, what do I need to do to make you get over the fact that I just claimed someone's throne? A gift isn't going to be enough. So I just have to wait a little bit. It decays away at 6 a year. We just have to wait a little bit. And then what month next year can we get rid of these guys? We'll release Utrecht, who probably just immediately joins the Netherlands. Not yet, not till we're at peace and training. I can probably do you right now, though. Goodbye. And then rather than that, we get ready to do you. Maybe these could go rescue over here. At the moment, we would prefer dip cost. But, well, it's got to be dip cost. Always goods produced. No, 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 no. Like that, but half of these head this way, please. Good. Yep. No. I thought they'd join the Empire. Apparently not. Next mission, if we choose to accept it, is Leipzig prospers. Gain 6 dev. Create a level 1 center of trade in Leipzig. That's news to me. Hello. It's depressing to play within the HRE. We've been doing alright. This is a reasonable-ish amount of expansion for 100 years. Yeah, there we go. Friesland decides to join. Okay, it's May. We can add you to the list of people getting annexed. Oof. Minus 26 a month. That is a considerable amount of negative dip. Minus 26 a month. And calm. If any time, now is probably the best time for us to die. Because it means that once I force this union, I have a really long time to get them happy. Our next baby is, however, not up to snuff. Not compared to a 446. We might extend her rule indefinitely. If we can. You gotta crush that. Then you go fix that. And she has land leadership. Oh no, that's her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's good at fighting. Full front row. Full front row. I'd rather the prestige we just threw away a baby. Smush. Oh, come on, they had no morale. Boo! Yes, I'll remarry you. Why can't I move? If you're moving there, I should be able to move there. That's cheating. Whatever. These can all come home. You fix that. Wait, what? Okay, I thought it said Trent was granted an electorate. But it looks like Verdun has been granted an electorate. I should be able to push you out now. And yet, no. Yeah, next year we can get this done. So let's make sure not to lose our improved relations tick over the year. Goodbye, Milan. Hello, new land that I probably don't have the governance capacity for. Indeed, we officially don't have the governance capacity for it now. But all that says is we look in here and then we work out if there are any locations where we can get rid of stupid buildings and put slightly different buildings. It isn't a center of trade. It shouldn't have a trade building. No, I intend to accept Milanese. Lombardian. Lombard is a big enough group to be worth accepting. I don't tend to concentrate dev from areas that I intend to accept the culture of, because it destroys dev. I'm a bit more fond of it than I used to be, because it does tend to move dev to your capital, which costs no governance capacity. So, like, I'd do it over here. This is not a culture that I ever intend to accept, if I could, but they're a personal union, so I can't. Cannons to the siege. Halt. Cannons to the siege. Otherwise, move across to here. You can take a brief break to get that, but I'm pretty sure you'll let us piece you out now. Giving him that gift should get you integrable. Or more accurately, vassalizable. And then we use that as an excuse to fight Muscovy. Hopefully Austria are done with their Tunisian war, although it looks like they aren't. Ah, the Ottomans decided that now was the perfect time to attack the Mamluks because the Mamluks' friend in Tunis is busy. But they did finish their war over Tunis. Did you take any land, or did you lose any land? It doesn't look like Spain won any land. If anything, it looks like they lost this. Yeah, they did. They lost, Sardinia. And then there. Piece them out for money over time. Okay. And then these up to here as well. Piece this guy out. Okay. You become mine. Union with Berg. Might as well take your cash while we're at it. Start improving with him. He's a little bit pissed. They used their royal marriage as a pretext. We were at war. They forced us into a union. How's our AE look? It's getting a bit warm. Now, Austria, would you help us beat up Russia? You jerk. The Russian conquest of Ryazan. Wait, how did he form Russia if he doesn't have Ryazan? Isn't that one of the ones that you... I'm confused. EU4 Russia. Let's look this up. EU4 Russia. You definitely need Moscow, and you definitely need Novgorod. Those two I'm sure of. Then you need Smolensk or Ryazan, so they have Smolensk. Yes. They have Smolensk, but not Ryazan. And they have Tver and Yaroslavl. No, they don't have Tver, but they do have Yaroslavl. And they don't have Nizhny, but they do have Vladimir. Okay. Well, well done. Despite your patchwork of minions, you managed to... Only because Lithuania didn't get unioned by Poland, though. So I have to wait for him to be at peace. We inherited a horse. Get rid of that rubbish. Get training again. You can now build this now that you're not occupied. Try and remember this. 613. And what does it go down to? Goodbye, Montferrat. These can come over here too, once they're allowed. However, that means that we're no longer 613. We are now 627. Remind the Pope why he's supposed to like us. Yes. Any other PUs on the table? The Palatinate's getting old. They're kind of worthwhile. Why not? You head over here, please. Do I need all these forts? Not really. Goodbye, that one. These ones can stay, and eventually we replace that one. They're almost done. Actually, if they're almost done, then we should head on up to the Russian border. Just a sec, someone's knocking on the door. Neighbours! Yeah! One of the neighbours is dropping off a bunch of garden stuff, you know, like oranges and stuff from their trees, which is very nice. But Dad had run away. Anyway. Back to it. So we're waiting for this war to be done, then we vassalize you, and then we attack Russia to feed back your stuff and take one province of Pskovs. No, Smolensks. And then we can do Smolensk next time. Although there isn't exactly a lot of Smolensk, is there? There's 4. You should be more ambitious about getting your stuff back, Chernigov. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Goodbye, Trent. You can get rid of the horsey. Join these heading there. Once you're allowed to move, make sure that you're full stated. Come on, Russia. You got 100%. Peace out. They didn't even... Oh, he turned them into a vassal. Good for you. Well, I turned this guy into a vassal. And then we improve relations. And then we attack Russia. This one was going to be a fort, so we get rid of... nothing. We probably just do some dev. Make space for a fort. And that lets us get rid of this fort. And then we say, Russia, I want these things back. What do you mean you won't join? You like them? I don't care that you like them. I have 100 bloody trust. You're meant to join every war. Can I... No, just prepare you for war. Prepare for war, Austria. Then help. Done. Need some Danish cannon fodder? Yeah, they're coming to help. They might as well. Quick we get this done, the better. Continue raising with you so that one day you're ready to integrate. Now we're only 1 over. How long till we can annex this kid? They are a bit pissed about annexed vassals. Apparently not going to be able to annex them for a while. You move up to Smolensk, you move up to Vyborsk, you move up to Vyborsk as well. Not turning that on till we're... God damn it. Ready? No, tomorrow their reinforcements arrive, so we got to back up to Polotsk. That seems like a really good fight for us. Thank you. You move up here as well. Hell, maybe you help there. That's gonna hurt a bit, but oh well. Oh yes, we should turn on the edicts over here. So this is all really high autonomy. We should turn on the I want autonomy down edicts. Thank you. We could have a look at our other edicts. So like, is this zone and this zone good now? Yep, we're in the single digits. That's good enough. Otherwise I'll forget to turn them off. God damn it, you had made reasonable progress there. Until the end of the game, that's probably worth it. Although I'm starting to think that there are too many forts here. You know what? No. Get rid of that one as well. We can have one on our capital and that'll do. I don't mind ones on the mountains. Mantua, you can go away. We have troops, not forts. Where the hell is Chum? Yes, that one's fine. Troops? What are troops except mobile forts? Now, how much do we need to get what I want? Namely, these bits back. And then to steal one bit of Smolensk. Possibly even Smolensk itself. One bit of ally insurance seems reasonable there. Kind of wish they'd just finish off Novgorod. That's maxed, that's not maxed. One could go do our friends. And it looks like I need to consolidate away that we've inherited too many units and it's decreased our... Well, our force limit is... Our number of troops has gone up and our force limit has gone down such that we now need to get rid of some units. Perfect. Goodbye 9. And that brings us perfectly to our force limit. Ah. You and you go away. Those ones to there. This to here. This to here. Lovely. Split. Split. Probably should push Chernigov out next. They only share borders with Russia, so I'm happy to break them up with Russia. Some of you can go do some ally insurance on Moscow. Saxony, what? Oh, Poland wants to join the HRE. As you wish. I vote yes. You need to take over there. It's not really an acceptable heir either. Try again. The problem is we're sort of reaching the age of infertility. Cannons to the siege. Next conversion. I shouldn't have all these diplomats doing nothing. Yep, 9 points. Not good enough. Not during this age. Polotsk, become the true religion. There we go. Now we earn slightly more of these. Converted someone. I haven't converted enough provinces, but we're working on the last two. These are going to take a step back once they get replaced by the ones with the cannons. We're finally actually tapping our manpower a little bit. Next time I might co-belligerent Chernigov and vassalize them. Good, good. If we're going to do that, we might as well pre-raise with Chernigov. Gives out at least a diplomat something to do. And I'm thinking we abandon Waldgast. It was good while it lasted, Waldgast, but I kind of need to replace you with subjects. So let's start abandoning him. Might as well milk him for everything we can first. Goods produced. Ducats. Well, that's gonna hurt. Head off to Moscow then. Soldiers. I'm not gaining corruption. Not happening, game. Abandon you. We still haven't finished Diplo ideas. That shows you just how much we've been integrating. Okay, that might be enough to get him to peace out. Let's have a look. I also want Smolensk. And war reps. Perfect. Is there anything else? Not unless he eats up Novgorod. No, and I think short truce. So that we can come back for Smolensk sooner. The other option would be to break him up on his side with Chernigov, and then come after Chernigov. Yeah. But that means the province of... How do I get a border? I'd have to take that without justification as well. And that would give me a border on Chernigov. Less pleased by that. Which means I should also start fabricating on you. Why are all of Austria's units running across here? Ugh. Full front rows as possible. Yep, he'll say yes. Done. And then it's time to come home. Have a look at building these. At least in locations where there are two. Oh noes. We don't want any hurricanes. Yes, and then one more. Tell him that he should fabricate on that bit. And I was going to say that bit, but there's nothing we can do about that. I can fabricate on this bit, though. It's like 1.2, isn't it? Yeah, it's like 1.2. My background as a aeronautical engineer is showing through. Because for some reason aircraft design is still all done in silly units, pounds per square inch and whatnot, a lot of the time. You have to be able to interpret the weird units. Now that we're in a training period, we can activate that. And we get our first one of these. Fort maintenance and garrison size. Just what I've always wanted. Still, it's better than not having fort maintenance. $36 is a good number. Get training. And we got more force limit. I don't know where from. Oh, we completed quantity? Yeah, I know where we got more force limit from. I lie. It's not that I don't know where we got more force limit from. I totally know where we got the force limit from. Ugh. Okay, so we're getting you happy. What about you? Well, for one, you're not happy enough. So I guess we're going to influence you. Yeah, we're going to influence this guy once we have the cash. I suppose I could steal some Polish money. Sorry, I need the money to make my other guy happy. I'm robbing Paul to pay Peter here. Very literally. Okay, now they're as happy as they're going to be. And across the new year, they become safe. We're slightly over this, but we're also building a whole bunch of these, which should bring us back under. And then what? Kind of feels like I should bring the fight to you. Let's guess. You finished quantity. Yeah, he finished quantity. What a guess. When are we allowed to annex this kid? 20 more years. And the other person we were going to try and vassalize was Ferrara. And then feed back these two and incorporate him into our little League of Friendly Nations. Thank you kindly, Araba GR6, for the follow. So yes, let's do all these things. Guarantee, marriage, access, blah blah. Can you do constants so that I could ask these back, please? There's those new courthouses. And that's done. We're back at the limit. Guarantee. Keep converting everything. More Pope points is always good. No, because that's going to be released as Smolensk. Game's trying to trick me. Good. Now I needed one claim against here. And then I'm done. Ugh, the Lithuanian separatists are hella gonna come and annoy me. Next truce that we care about. Lithuania in 3 years. And we could also annex Polotsk, couldn't we? Nothing stopping us from doing that. And we have enough conversions to do now that I'm willing to embrace the Counter-Reformation. Remind the Pope why he's supposed to love me and give me even more Pope points. There we go. Genoa finally declares for their freedom. Yeah, that comment is allowed. You aren't saying, please go out and kill Australians. That comment would be less allowed. We're going to accept Lombard, yes. And we were going to accept Ruthenian once we're allowed. There we go. The rest we get by virtue of just being a top German tag, that they're all sister cultures. Yeah, I have to be aware of redback spiders and stonefish and blue-ringed octopus and taipans and red-bellied black snakes and cassowaries and great white sharks and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Brown snakes. I don't need a second claim in you. Yeah, your Black Widow spiders are very much like our redbacks. They're essentially the same thing that's evolved in 2 separate places. I'm not sure on their relative toxicology. I know that ours haven't killed anyone in like 20 years. And even then, the last people that they killed were like babies / extremely old people anyway. So like, I think they're overhyped. I think they're danger. I'm not going to say they're not dangerous, but I think, Oh, we have wild pigs. We have wild pigs here. Wild pigs will kill you. Yeah, there are wild pigs. Up in Queensland. And the drop bears. You gotta watch out for the drop bears. I don't really want to release that guy until I've got another relationship slot. And worst of all, the government. Well, at the moment, they're arguably doing a job of killing us by not doing a good enough job on the vaccination stuff. So maybe there's a bit of a case to be had there. Now, whilst you're free, I think I'd rather wait 3 years and just co-belligerent Genoa when I do Lithuania. He's like a weather channel bot. I mean, it's enlightened self-interest on his part. It's sensible for him to pay attention to that. You're about to hit max admin. But next month is a new year, so we're fine. Yes! Annex who? Switzerland. Subjugate Switzerland, you say? I'd need some bullshit war. No, I can't do that because, well, Switzerland might leave the Empire, right? When does Switzerland get their Leave the Empire event? I feel like it's around now. No, I'm not seeing it in Swiss. HRE events.